Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Danganronpa V3. Today we're in our fourth investigation. I think we're in our fourth investigation. So yeah, let's start by pretty much just talking to everyone, right?
Like I thought.
It ended up like this after all. I had a bad feeling ever since I thought I saw Mew from the dining room window. You thought you saw Mew?
Oh.
Yeah, I told Suichi about it. I thought you heard. There's a small window in the dining room. Maybe 10 minutes ago, I looked through it, and I thought I saw Mew. Oh, you did say that. Never mind. Oh, so you saw Mew then? I thought I must have been mistaken since she should have been by the chapel. You're only saying you were mistaken so you don't have to feel as guilty.
What?
Huh?
Because?
If you had been positive it was Mew, then you could have done something sooner. You could have prevented her death, you know?
Hey!
That's just speculation, Kokichi. You can't judge it in hindsight. You can't judge in hindsight.
My bad.
Oh, we went a little off topic here. Anyways, I wanted to ask you something. What did you do after you thought you saw Mew? I thought I was mistaken, but it really bothered me so. About 10 minutes later, I told Suichi, and while we were talking about it... Bang! Ugh! What? What was that sound? It sounded like something was struck very hard. Really? It sounded like something was, fell. It came from outside, but... We heard a loud noise and rushed out into the entrance hall. For now, let's go outside and check. Oh no! What? That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded close.
Huh?
Kibo's voice, huh? Wasn't he at the chapel?
Okay.
He was, but Smoogie and I are positive it was his voice. We heard Kibo from the entrance hall when he should have been at the chapel. What? That's weird because you shouldn't be able to hear anything between the chapel and the mansion. Even you said that. We're getting a lot of flashbacks right off the bat, huh? Yeah, you can't really hear anything at all while you're inside the map loading point.
I see.
You're right, the sound shouldn't reach through the map loading point. So how did we hear Kibo's voice? How were we able to hear Kibo at the mansion if he was at the chapel? Maybe someone's lying.
What?
Lying? Dots.
Hey!
By the way, Kokichi, did you hear the loud noise or Kibo's voice at all? I'm not sure. I must have not noticed because I was too busy searching. You're lying. You're lying to his face. Kaido. Kaido, you keep interrupting me when I talk. Do you like me or something?
Don't screw around.
Who would like you, dumbass? I was interested in Suichi's conversation.
Huh?
A conversation? You heard Kibo's voice when it should have been impossible. Can you tell me more about that? Well, what I said before was pretty much everything. After that, we headed back to the chapel to see what happened. We saw Gonta as we left the mansion, and the three of us went to the river together. That's when we met up with Kokichi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we used the signpost that I found as a bridge. What about it, though? Did you notice anything? Dots? I suppose not.
But...
I see you're working hard. It looks like you're starting to take this game seriously, Kaido.
Shut up.
Yeah. Smoogi's account. Alright. Loud noise. Kibo. What up, dog? Why were you near the mansion, man? I've been wondering. What was the secret of the outside world that we were searching for, anyway? That's true. We got sidetracked by Mew's murder case. We never discovered what the secret actually was. We couldn't find anything at the chapel, and you found nothing at the mansion, right?
Okay.
No, Smoogie and I didn't find anything.
My bad.
I didn't find anything either. That's probably the same with Kaido and Gonta too, right?
Right?
Knowing them, if they had found something, they would have told us right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have, unlike you.
Whoa!
Oh, wow, Suichi, did you hear that? The robot's being sassy with me.
That's so mean.
Did you know? Robots don't need warm blood to function, so they become cold like this. That's why he's more concerned about the secret of the outside world than poor Mew. He told us he couldn't cry even if he wanted to. He went so far to stage his dramatic reaction.
That's wrong.
That's not true. I'm hoping we can discover the truth too. You're a pretty advanced robot. You can be sassy and make excuses. Hey, he's got it right, dog. We'll save Kokichi for the last. Maki roll. Dots. Maki was working on the computer, her hands moving the mouse around rapidly. You know how to work a computer, Maki?
Nope.
No, not really. I've never used this program before either. I see. I imagine that it would be difficult to understand unless you were an expert.
Well...
But I did find the text file regarding this program. If the info about the program's basic functions, but other than that, there's not much.
Oh.
Yeah, so what did it say? Dots. If you don't want to tell me, at least tell Suichi. According to the text file, the Killing Game Simulator used a certain program as the base. It's called the Neo World Program. Neo World Program? Never heard of it. I have.
Well...
It's a killing game simulator. Objects can't break. Oh, in this killing game simulator, objects can't break. Your body's 5 senses are connected to your avatar, and your avatar cannot be harmed. But any damage inflicted to your avatar will be transferred to your body in the real world. That matches what Mew told us.
That's true.
If your avatar receives fatal damage, then your body would die from shock.
Huh?
From shock? Oh, this is the first time we're hearing that about this. Not surprising, really. If someone receives a fatal injury in the virtual world, then they die in the real world. Well, your 5 senses are connected, so it makes sense you'd feel the same amount of pain.
Right?
So it wouldn't be too surprising if you died from the fatal injury.
Oh,
But more important question is, why did Mew keep such an important detail secret? That is strange. I have no idea why she wouldn't mention such an important detail. I mean, kind of saw it coming, right? It's such a... I don't know. I won't say a trope, because it's... I guess it has become a trope in games and media these days, huh? There's been multiple movies and animes and video games when you die in the virtual reality or the game, you die in real life, right? I just kind of expected it. And I guess the second one kind of made me feel that way too, because we know how things went in the second one. But I'm also kind of pessimistic, so anything in this game that happens, I'm like, oh, something shitty is about to happen, huh? Did she hide that from us on purpose?
Well...
That's all it says about the virtual world's basic features. The rest of the virtual world is the same as the real world, including the laws of physics. Warps and special transportations, like mounts, do not exist.
I see.
So you can only move around using your avatar.
How boring.
She should have added warps and mounts to the virtual world. That's all it says in this text file.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. That was very helpful. Killing Game Simulator. But is the info in the text file correct?
What are you talking about?
Nuh-uh.
I'm not doubting you or anything, Maki, but I'm just saying that the file could have been rewritten. It's possible someone rewrote the original into info with false info, you know?
But
But to determine that, we would need extensive knowledge of the computers.
It's my time to shine.
Okay.
huh?
What? Huh?
Stop it.
Don't get in our way. I won't get in the way. In fact, I want you to let me help you with the investigation. Help with the investigation? Monotaro, what are you saying?
Hey,
Come on, please. Won't you let me help with the investigation? Are you actually gonna help us because your mom died? Ever since I forgot I'm bad. Ever since I forgot I'm bad with computers, I'm good with the computers now.
What are you talking about?
That logic doesn't make any sense.
No way!
You can't, Monotaro. We're not allowed to help the participants. As mascots, we gotta stick to that rule.
I don't care.
I don't give a fart about the rules. I want to help everyone. I want to avenge my dead mummy. Yep.
Huh?
Your mummy? You mean Mew?
Not that!
No, Monotaro, you've forgotten again. You've forgotten that she's not our mother.
I want
And you've forgotten about the important person you need to protect. Shut up, you pig! I'm busy avenging Mom's death. How sad. It looks like this is goodbye. I love you, but there's someone I need to protect. Goodbye.
So long. Farewell.
I guess I should have talked to her while I had the chance. Alrighty then, let's do this.
Huh?
Do what?
So what?
I don't care either way. If you want to help, then that's fine. True, I suppose, but...
Thanks.
Thanks, I'll do my best for Mommy's sake.
No.
Wait, perhaps we should... He's doing his best for his dead mommy. I'm so touched. Alright, fine. I'll leave it to you then. I suppose I have no choice.
All right.
I'll start analyzing the computer right away.
Yeah!
You're already programmed.
This stinky little computer is no match for my hands.
Yeah?
Yeah. His hands are going at such an intense speed that the friction is creating fire.
That's probably not good. Fire and computers are generally bad, okay?
All right.
I've analyzed a few things.
Huh?
Already.
Okay.
Text file is consistent with the original program. It doesn't look like it was altered.
Yay!
Also, I found this too.
Is this?
It looks like information of when everyone logged in and out.
Okay.
Okay, so Kaido logged out a while before us.
Hey.
Could you show it to me again? So yeah, let's see. It really does have everyone's log in, and log out times recorded.
Well,
Aside from you, everyone has logged in and out once.
You're right.
Oh yeah, she only logged in. Then it would appear that that no one secretly logged out and then logged back in. Then my main concern becomes Kaido. He logged out ahead of us. No, it couldn't be him. I mean, he is prime suspect right now. Cause I'm assuming that's hour and minutes, yeah? So he was out an hour and almost 40 minutes before us. That's a long time. I feel like it's not gonna be him because they foreshadowed his his sickness last time at the end of the last trial with the coughing up blood. I feel like that's something they're gonna play off of. Then again, it's Danganronpa, and they can do whatever the hell they want, really. But at the same time, I feel like that's gonna come into play at some point. I don't know. Or maybe that's why he would do it, so he can get out of here and try to get the space? Because he said he needs to get the space before his time's up, right? Maybe. I think that's too... It's too easy to tell, though. I don't know. Also, there's something else I noticed when I was analyzing the program.
So.
It looks like some parts of the program were rewritten.
Huh?
The program's been rewritten.
Oh.
Obviously, Mew was the only person capable of doing that. So which files did she rewrite and what did she change?
Okay.
I don't know that, of course, but it's gonna take a little time.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it's done by the class trial, then Suichi will be able to avenge Mew. He's just saying whatever he pleases.
All right.
All right, and then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. You're so reliable.
that's true.
Yeah, way more than you. All right, Kaido, dog.
That's right.
Suichi, I gotta explain, just so you don't misunderstand. Explain what? You're talking about how you logged out by yourself, right? Okay, let's hear it then.
What?
Why are you...
Yeah.
Feel free to lie, of course. Exposing lies is the real pleasure of this game, after all.
Don't screw around.
What?
Hey.
Kaido, just ignore him and talk to me, okay?
I mean,
With the whole logging out thing, I don't really get it myself. Oh, that's right. He says he was forced to log out, right? And then he didn't want to log in because he didn't know if it was okay. Still, when I was looking for the secret of the outside world on the rooftop, a circle lit up under me. When I was suddenly sucked in, and before I knew it, I was locked out. Same thing happened when I used the phone to log out. How did that happen on the roof? And what happened after you logged out?
so...
Everyone else was still logged in, and I didn't know if it was okay for me to log back in. So I just went back to my room and slept. Since it was dawn, I was pretty tired. And then the body discovery announcement woke you. Yeah, that's right. I heard it and rushed back here.
Hey.
Do you remember what condition Mew's body was in when you logged out?
My bad.
Nah, I didn't pay attention to that, so I don't know. You didn't notice anything wrong? Like whether she was dead or not?
Shut up!
Like I said, I don't know.
Ah.
Okay, sorry. So I just need to object to the contradiction in the testimony, right?
Don't screw around.
I said I'm not lying. I tell him, Suichi.
Shuichi.
No, Suichi, in order to find the truth, you can't be biased. That's true. That is 100% true. It wouldn't be the first time someone made buddy-buddy with someone just to help them cover up a murder. I never thought Mew would be killed. When I saw her avatar there not moving, I thought maybe, but...
You're right.
That's right, you saw that Mew's avatar in the virtual world had stopped moving. Me, Kibo, and Maki all found her avatar.
Hey.
Can you tell me more about that? Any details? We were looking for the secret of the outside world at the chapel.
Hey.
Mew was too, right?
No.
No, Mew volunteered to look around the outside of the chapel, so she wasn't with us. Mew volunteered to look around outside. We searched, but we couldn't find anything. Then right when we were starting to get tired, all of a sudden we heard a really loud sound outside. That must be the sound I heard as well. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hit the wall of the chapel. Okay. Okay. And then we heard Kibo's voice, right? So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel and we found Mew's avatar. That's when you went to log out to check Mew's real body, correct?
But...
When we went to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason.
Geez.
Then while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
Thank you.
I see, thank you.
Oh,
That testimony sounded important, especially about how they couldn't cross the river.
because?
Because if they weren't able to cross, then no one could have gone between the mansion and the chapel. That helps. Then that helps narrow down the people who could have come into contact with Mew. Who could have come into contact with Mew at the chapel? Nah, something's definitely going on, right? Because we heard a banging noise, and we heard Kibo's voice. Now that should, shine suspicion on Kibo, because, as Mew said, that sound doesn't transfer through the transition point, yeah? But clearly something does, because we heard the bang and we heard Kibo, so I don't know. Dots.
Hey,
Gonta, are you alright?
you're so dumb.
Are you still depressed about Mew? Come on, don't be such a Debbie Downer.
By the way,
Oh, Gonta, I want to know what you think. Rare, I know, but who do you think is this culprit?
Gonta don't know.
Murder already happened when Gonta wake.
How this
But
happened?
why this happened? Why Mew killed Gonta? I'm not. Sorry, I got in the rhythm there. Why Mew killed? Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything.
How can this be?
But Gonta frustrated and sad. Gonta could not protect Mew. He seems all over the place right now. Oh man, he can't think at all when he's like this.
it's true.
But Gonta doesn't seem to be lying. I'm pretty sure he's telling us the truth. I mean, if he is lying, he's been playing the long con. I guess a big dum-dum like Gonta doesn't have the brains to lie in the first place.
Hey,
Don't talk about him like that.
I'm disappointed.
It's not disappointing you, Gonta. When I first met you, I thought you'd be more useful.
Sorry.
Don't say sorry. Gonta's so sorry. Gonta's sorry he could not protect Mew. Gonta,
Hey,
if you feel that bad about it, then stop blaming yourself. Help us find the culprit instead. Then this is the culprit's fault anyway, so pull yourself together and help us, okay? Okay. Gonta understand.
Gonta do his best.
Gonta do his best to find culprit. Gonta definitely do his best.
yeah.
Yep, now that's the spirit. Now Kokichi's encouraging him. Dots, I really don't know what Kokichi is thinking. Okay, so that was everyone except for Monotaro, right? Though we already know what he's doing. Hey there, I know you're busy with the computer, but I want to go over what we learned from investigating the program.
Okay.
Oh, you want to use this computer? Go right ahead. Alright, first, what program information was listed in the text file? According to this file, the Killing Game Simulator was based on the Neo World program. In the simulator, the objects can't be broken. Your 5 senses are connected to your avatar, but your avatar cannot be harmed. Damage inflicted to your avatar will be transferred to your real body.
Okay.
That's exactly what Mew told us. If your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. In other words, fatal injuries in the virtual world are fatal to your real body as well. I don't recall Mew ever telling us this. She wouldn't just forget to tell us. Was she hiding this information on purpose? Physics are also the same in the virtual world. There isn't any warping or quick transportation methods. You can only use your avatar to get around. That's about all that's written in the text file. The other piece of evidence I found interesting is the login logout record that Monotaro showed us. It recorded all the times we logged in and out. Excluding the victim, Mew, everyone logged in and out once. So no one secretly logged out and logged back in. Which means Kaido. He logged out before any of us, but it couldn't have been him. Why, Suichi? The program itself has also been modified in a few ways. We have to wait for Monotaro to finish his analysis for that information. Like, I kind of agree with you right now, just because there's too many red flags again with Kaido. So, but at the same time, you gotta, like, actually clarify that for me not to really suspect him. You can't just be like, oh, he's my friend, so clearly he didn't do it. That's something people have tried to do in the past, right? So, you gotta... I mean, I'm not even just talking about video, I'm talking about, like, reality. That's something murderers have done in the past to try and get away with murder, right? They try to get a good friendship and have an alibi. I'm not even just talking about, like, real life, but in, like, animes, video games, comics, etc. Are y'all finished? Alright, then I'll keep on analyzing the crap out of this program. I'll let you know when I find something. Okay, what do we have? We got... What the hell is this? A small bottle. Oh, there's something on the seat. It's a small bottle. I feel as though I've seen this before. Oh, is it a poison thing?
Oh?
This is yours, right, Suichi?
Huh?
Mine. No, I guess it's not, but it's from your lab. Oh, that's right. This is from the Ultimate Detective's lab.
Right?
Yeah, it's that poison. So you know about this, Kokichi. Of course, because I already checked it. We're in the killing game, you know? If there's poison and tricks prepared, then of course I'd investigate them ASAP.
That's...
Is that? No, it's not so I can use them. I check in case someone else uses them. Is that really true? Maybe a little bit of both. By the way, did you see the label on the back of this bottle?
Huh?
The label. According to the warning here, the poison is pretty lethal. It becomes neutralized once it's mixed, so it has to be taken directly. And when it's taken directly, the victim will immediately die, even if they only sip of it. Which means if you get it in the victim's mouth, you could kill them instantly. I mean, I guess if it kills them instantly, that still wouldn't stop them from, like, convulsing or, like, reaching for, like, their throat and stuff like that. It just means there's no recovery from it. I can't imagine a better method of killing someone who's logged in. That's true. By the way, I should tell you what symptoms the poison causes. It causes a small blood vessel under the conjunctiva to explode, which makes the whites of your eyes turn blood red. Bloodshot eyes. That's important information. Well, that's everything about this poison. Am I doing a good job? Maybe it's time you acknowledge me as your partner.
No.
I thought I remember you saying that you didn't want to be my partner. Did I? Well, sometimes I lie without thinking about it.
Huh?
Seriously.
Anyway.
Who brought this poison? Do you think the culprit did it? Who brought the poison? I can't be certain yet. Who was sitting there? Oh, it was Kokichi. But I knew that the poison was left on that person's chair. Okay. So it was left on Kokichi's chair. Alright. Are you just trying to fuck with us, Kokichi? This is the device we wore on our heads to enter the virtual world. Some helmets still have their cords plugged in, and others have them removed. I'm positive they were unplugged after logging out. Ah, that's it, the cord. We were supposed to plug in the two cords from the computer into our helmets. The red for consciousness and blue for memory. If you get those mixed up... Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know, never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy and stuff. Maybe you'll become a vegetable. Maybe you'll body swap with someone. Who knows? Glitch. Okay. This visor is Muse. The device, yeah? Okay. The concern is the cords. Yes. Oh, is this just the same stuff? Okay. So I guess next is Muse's body. Or near Muse's body. Her eyes don't look like they exploded, or have exploded blood vessels in it. Muse's hands are collapsed around her neck, as if she was gasping for air. It's actually very brutal I don't know, I find this way more brutal than the other deaths so far. Like, we've seen some pretty messed up dead bodies in the past. But, like, I don't know, I think it's the expression and how horrific strangulation is, because that what it looks like, right? That it just leaves an uncomfortable feeling. Her eyes are wide open in panic. She must have suffered quite a bit. Okay, so, yeah. That's lovely.
Wow.
Ah, that's one gaudy face. You must have suffered a lot. A vulgar death fit for a vulgar bitch.
Hey,
Stop it, Kokichi. Even if you're joking, that's too far.
it's nothing.
You're right. You should never speak ill of the dead, no matter how much you hated them. I like Mew. Even if she was despised, pathetic, dirty cum toilet of a person. I suppose I'll never get Kokichi to change. But what's Mew's cause of death? It doesn't say in the Monokuma file. May I? I want to let you know just in case it turns out to be a clue.
By the way,
But I was the first to log out and find Mew's body. She was still wearing the helmet, and her body was contorting into this awful position. Maki logged out after I did, and she helped me take off Mew's helmet. And then she was gone.
hey,
Is this a confession?
why?
No, how is that a confession? Anyway, the question is the cause of death. What caused her to suffer like this? So, probably wasn't the poison, right? I suppose I investigated everything I can here. Really?
Hey,
I mean, I know it's been like 26-ish minutes, but still. Are you done investigating the crime scene? So, do you know who the culprit is yet?
no.
Oh no, this might not actually be the crime scene. Yeah, entries in the virtual world could be fatal in the real world, meaning there's a possibility that she was killed in the virtual world. Which means the next area to investigate should be
Oh, I see.
the virtual world. We should go in there.
See?
I just read your mind, didn't I? I did, right? Right?
Got it.
If that's the case, then I'm coming too.
Oh?
Oh, great, he's coming. He must really like me, huh? Whatever you say, whatever you want. I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
If we go back to the virtual world, might find some more clues. With those, I might be able to clear my name. May I join as well? I also think we should investigate the virtual world again.
All right.
Why don't we all go?
Ah,
So I get to be that avatar again?
what?
Did you actually like that avatar after all?
Well,
I'm gonna stay here. We're still in the middle of analyzing the program. Gone to search this place more. There's no time to be sleeping. That's not where, well, that's fine. And I'll stay too.
Huh?
What? Surprise? Are you gonna get lonely without your partner?
My bad.
But I'm busy too, you know. I have to watch Maki in case she tries to do anything deceitful.
Huh?
Deceitful?
See?
Well, you and Kato are pretty close, so you might do something deceitful for him. Dots.
Thank goodness.
Good thing Gaunt is here with me. Your glare is too scary to handle alone. Gaunt would risk his life to protect me from a murderer. Huh? Hey, if you keep saying messed up crap like that, I'm gonna kick your ass into orbit.
all right already.
It's fine, just ignore him and hurry to the virtual world.
Okay.
Kato, let's just focus on solving the case for now. It's fine.
Thank goodness.
I don't like violence. The ultimate supreme leader would rather sneak around.
So that means...
So anyway, I'll leave the virtual world to you, Suichi.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm not exaggerating when I say this class trial can only be solved by you, okay? Your talent can save the useless people here, you know?
What?
Who you calling useless? Every single one of you fuckers has been useless at some point in time. Sometimes you guys have some information, but y'all suck. Except for you, Xenoblade Girl, just because you like Xenoblade. And Maki, you're alright. And Himiko, I actually like you too. Kato, let's go. Kato, Kibo, Himiko, Sumugi, and I prepared to enter the virtual world. Can we get a blanket from you? Maybe? I don't know. Just seems kind of odd leaving her like that. We picked up our helmets once again, sitting in the same seats as before.
So the red cord goes in the right side and the blue cord in the left, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right is the hand I hold my chopsticks with. I gotta be sure to get it right.
Doesn't that just mean you're right-handed, Himiko?
If you're that worried, why don't you use one that's already set up?
That's a good point. We placed the devices on our heads and flipped the switch. And then the Digimon theme song started playing. High school. Everyone's favorite time in life. Unless it wasn't. It could have been shitty for you. I don't know. I don't know how your high school was. I kind of miss it. I miss college as well a little bit.
Great, huh?
Ah, it's my avatar. Look, my avatar. So Himiko likes her avatar. So you liked it after all. Why did you like it though? Is it because you're as tall as everyone else?
You know,
So actually, Mew said something about your avatar, didn't she? She did something to it, didn't she? Did she give you bigger boobs? Was that it? No. She said something about your avatar, but you like it for some reason. So we're back here.
100%.
Apparently we have arrived in this room we always arrive in this room when we log in. You said that logging in and out isn't possible unless we're in this room.
huh?
Then how did I get logged out while I was on the roof?
Okay.
Yeah, we need to investigate that area too.
What should we do?
First, we should check Mew's avatar, right?
That's right.
I think her avatar is near the chapel. Now let's head to the chapel. Okay, so... Fuck. Okay, I'm actually really starting to like Himiko now. So I think I might... If she's not the culprit, which I kind of don't think she is, I kind of want to hang out with her next. I should check the map before heading to the chapel. I should talk to everyone first, you're right.
For now.
Okay, nothing useful. You don't know what you said before. Check the map. Okay.
I mean,
Well, that's good you like it. You like these disappointing graphics? I mean, I don't mind graphics like these. I really don't. I never played Final Fantasy. It was like World of Final Fantasy. But I guess graphically this does kind of look like it. A little bit. But there's another game that I don't even know if it's real. I've been trying to find it so I could actually like show a picture of it, but I can't find any evidence this game actually exists because I can't think of the name. All I have is like this goddamn image of this female character like in a dungeon with other characters that look like this. And I can't think what that possibly could be. It's not World of Final Fantasy. I've already checked it out. It kind of looks like it. But I never played it, right? I don't know what, like, I know what the main characters kind of look like, but I mean, I want to play that game some point. It's a Monster Collection game, so that's like right up my alley, but still. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep looking. Hopefully I can find it. They're not disappointing, you know? They're kind of stylish. I like them.
Actually,
I know, right? Wait, that was a compliment. I've been thinking about it for a while now, but Kokichi and Kaido don't get along. No shit. I don't think Kokichi gets along with anyone he can't, like, at all, personally. He just likes a few people because he can easily manipulate them, like Gonta and Kaido. I trust you to help out Kaido. Good luck with Maki. 2 maps on the wall. One of the mansion and one of the world. This is the mansion. The first floor has a salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. The roof is on fire. We split up when we were looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the saloon, Tsumugi the dining hall, Kaido the roof, Gonta the outside. I had the kitchen. This is the map of the entire virtual world. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 corners. There's a loading point in the middle, so the world is split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point, which we know to be kinda false at this moment. To get from the mansion to the chapel, we have to go through that point. You have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how the world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this. The river. It has to loop. Because that's where the signboard went, right? And we looked at the current of the river before, There was no way that signboard could have gone that way, unless the river loops. So it goes down and heads out past the chapel and like spawns back before the mansion gets hit on that rock. Actually, I missed what you were saying. The map was made by Mew. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi.
I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
No.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget we're here for you, bro.
Indeed.
You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into your shell, you know? I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
I'm investigating. I'm just investigating. I love maps. There on the outside world has like some loading. Suichi, could you come with me, please?
What happened?
What happened? I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. This toilet paper. We found that before we logged out. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
It's cold here.
Huh?
Huh?
Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
No. I don't think that's it. I don't think Avatar have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. And that never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel soiled waste in the real world. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Wait!
But...
It's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this? Could this be related to the case? I mean, it's fucking weird! Why is the toilet paper here? We should check the roof, right? Make sure it's not on fire. But also because, like, Kaido said he got logged out on there. Are we forced to go to the chapel first? Let's try. Okay. Yeah. It's coming down here real fast. I mean, the wall's still here, but that doesn't mean it still doesn't loop. I really hate this walking noise. The hell game was that? Valhalla Nights, I think on the Wii? I got it. I could not play it though because the goddamn sounds were fucking annoying and I couldn't find a way to actually like turn it off.
My apologies.
I apologize for earlier. No need to apologize. I'm not quite certain why he's apologizing anyways.
Oh, my.
I knew it was gonna be like this, but it's cold. If it's snowing this much, any clues might get buried. Maybe that's why the culprit that's what the culprit wanted? Well, it's not building up, right? Why's the bridge here?
Hey, so...
Hey, isn't the signboard isn't this the signboard that Mew threw into the river? Oops, my hand slipped!
You know...
It's not some other signboard, right? She said there was only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river. Oh, so that's what happened.
But
There's something bothering me. The rock that had the signboard was caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side. What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right? From the chapel to the mansion, that's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Hey, think later, bro. Let's keep moving. No, think now. It's an investigation. Y'all weird. Alright, for now, we need to investigate the scene. Yeah, it has to loop. Oh, we can actually come down here. Oh, I thought for some reason we could only transition on the road. But that actually adds more credibility to what I was thinking. Hi. Huh. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her. So there's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the scene afterwards. That's for sure. It's just like how we left it. Pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant.
What?
If you think I'm lying, I can start the chant right now, you know.
Unfortunately.
No, thank you. I do not think I could wait a whole year. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
Look at all the stuff scattered about. What happened here?
Jeez.
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Suichi?
Okay.
Right. So, I'm not sure about the hammer, but this is definitely from the rooftop of the school.
Hey,
Imiko, could you tell me what about when you found Mew one more time? We were looking for the secret of the outside world, the chapel. But since Mew volunteered to check outside the chapel, she was separated from us. A while after we started the search, we heard a really loud sound outside. Something must have hit the wall of the chapel really hard. We felt it all the way from inside. Something hit the chapel wall. So we all rushed outside to check the side of the chapel, and we found Mew's avatar. And then we all tried to go to the mansion to log out and check Mew's real body. But when we got to the river, the bridge was gone for some reason. Then, while we were standing around wondering what to do, you guys showed up.
thank you.
Thanks, I got it. There must be some included in that account. I mean, the fact that we heard Kibo, it has to loop. It's right at the wall point with the river. And the mansion's right at this point too. So we would have heard the bang and Kibo through the river? Maybe? What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. Oh, and Tsumugi could see through the window. Oh man, wait a minute. Yeah, Tsumugi saw Kibo, didn't just hear. I think the whispering I heard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
yes.
Yes, I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Mew. Dots. Oh right, they did actually have a powwow, didn't they? It would seem Kokichi and Mew had some plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I was certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then,
Those two met on the roof?
well,
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet at the mansion's rooftop, why didn't Mew volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
you're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we all found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Any secrets? Just checking. Smoogie!
like I thought.
You can't leave footprints in the snow, so it's probably not a clue.
Shuichi!
Now let's get pumped and investigate. We can find a new clue here. We can clear my name. I'm gonna give it my all. Not because I don't trust you or anything like that. It's because after hearing all that crap Kokichi said, as a man, I can't stay quiet. So hammer time. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world? A hammer could be a weapon. I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as a weapon. You said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she missed a hammer. Was Mew lying? But why would she lie? Hammer time has been added. This is the lattice, right? Yeah. This is a piece of lattice. Why is this here? It doesn't really look like lattice to me. It looks like a pallet. That's a mysterious object. It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms.
Yeah?
I didn't see anything like that in the chapel. Where did it come from? Not from the chapel. Then why is it here?
Yeah.
I just figured it out with my magic. Huh? You did?
I see.
Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river. That someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use the cross, there's no reason it would be here. I know that. I was just testing you a little. Why would you want to test me?
Eh?
But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here? I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure this must have something to do with the case. Is this a phone? Is this a cell phone? There's a cell phone. There are cell phones in this world, but what could they be for?
No.
Oh, that's it. It's a phone, so... A cell phone? I can't believe there's something like this in here.
Ah.
Kiddo, perfect timing. I'd like you to help out. I'd like you to help me out with something. I want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You know,
So what do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You don't have to do anything. Just stand there. I just gotta stand here. Kaido Momota. Goodbye, Kaido.
I knew it.
You logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the saloon. This proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If they just say their name, you can log out anyone you like.
All right.
See, thanks to Kaido's help, I'm starting to pin this down. Okay, dots. I bet Kaido was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Mu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappears, you couldn't investigate. The avatar never shows any injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
But
Her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Mu's avatar. Okay, I finished my investigation of the area.
Shuichi.
It would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah, but hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects? It seems like you can put stuff in your clothes here too, just like the real world. Let's see, it's just like the real world. So what are we gonna do next? Are we gonna go back to the real world already? Before that, there's one more place I'd like to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place Miu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaido logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with the case. I don't really get it, but if you want to investigate, then let's go do that, Suichi. You're right. Can I take this phone, please? And this hammer? Just guess we need to break anyone's legs. Suichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi.
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all, and I want to win the game. Can I take this though? Like, I feel like we shouldn't leave this here.
I knew it.
Yeah, like we should take that phone though, and probably the hammer. I mean, I know you don't want to like disturb the crime scene, but at the same time, screw leaving that around so anyone can use it. Let's just go. I mean, I guess I could just use the not cell phone, but the phone in the mansion, right? We gotta, hey, Kaido.
Shuichi.
Hey, Suichi, what was that all about?
Sorry.
Oh, Kaido, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first, that was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out and I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
No.
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I want to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it. Now, let's believe in Suichi's reasoning.
It'll be okay.
Suichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all. I got my own little fan club going on apparently. If we're gonna do this, if you're gonna be like that, then do whatever you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Suichi is my psychic. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. Bullshit. My deductions are my own deductions. And my deductions are his. You mean yours of just going, you tell him, Suichi.
Hey now.
What are you, some credit-stealing bully?
I mean,
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry.
I don't apologize for that. We could have warned him, though. Well then, let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Oh, we should not have left that phone there. Yeah, sure. Oh, time could be up soon. I feel like that. Oh, check that bathroom. Never mind, we can't. Why the music changed there a little bit? Sorry, nah, I think it just lowered a little bit. Also, Until Dawn's got me paranoid of any shift in music. Mew and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area was Kaido, who was forcibly logged out.
True.
This area must have something to do with the case. Tsumugi? I see.
Hey.
What's wrong, Tsumugi? Look at that doorknob. It's locked.
Ah.
It is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
Seems you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole's on this side of the door. Isn't it usually the other way around?
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
Is that so? This rooftop has a lock on the door. That's important information. Also weird. Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. Mew should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the roof. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Mew ever come to the roof? That is an important question.
Hey.
Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you could get up and down from the roof from outside the mansion?
Well.
No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather large. On the edge of the roof is roughly the height of 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yeah, certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would be impossible to climb up from the outside. That means the only way this rooftop is the stairs. What if... No, I was gonna say, what if, like... you could hack the avatars to have, like, super jump or something. What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay.
When murders happen in a mansion like in the snow like this, there are always locked room mysteries created by piled up snow, isn't that right? But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints in the snow in this world. That's something to be disappointed about. We'll check the binoculars last. The lattice thing was gone. The storage room. It's a little different from how I remember it. It feels as if something is missing. I feel as if something is missing, but I wasn't paying close enough attention the first time. Bullshit, Suichi! It's a lattice! Alright, that's fine. I mean, it's been a few days since I freaking played the game, and I remember. It might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. I see that this building is on the top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because of the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is... Oh, there you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maggie, why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone. He finished?
Shuichi!
We should probably head back, then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I investigated everything I needed to.
Shuichi.
We didn't, though. We gotta investigate the river, Suichi! And the lattice! Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't wanna.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar. Did you like it that much?
Then.
We should go. Dots,
Hey.
what's wrong?
You.
Well, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out. All the others think so too.
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaido, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone. You're Suichi Sahara. Sure, you're a detective. Don't ever forget that. Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Maki. Dots. High five, Maki! Dots. Was she being considerate just now? She can join the fan club too. My fan club does not discriminate. I do kind of want to hang out with her as well. So we're just logging out, right? We're not gonna... Okay. Boo! Earns. It's just you and me. We should log out.
By the way,
Something happened between you and Kaido.
Huh?
What?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's probably my fault. Oh, we can move. Hi.
well,
I don't know what happened between you and Kaido, but that idiot is simple, so I'm sure he'd forgive you if you just apologized. Suichi Sahara. You know what? Oh, part of me was like, kind of hoping we could just say Kaido's name again. Dots. Ah. I pulled the device off my head, and the real world appeared before me. Kaido, Maki, how'd you guys get here before me? Well, Suichi, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? I do want to get a virtual reality thing at some point. I'm hesitant because I get motion sickness rather easily, but it seems like there's some good stuff that's come a long way with it. And some of the games that I've seen seem like they could be fun, or at the very least make me look like an idiot, which might make good YouTube content. But at the same time, I don't know. Like, I don't want to waste, what is it, like $500 for something like that and just not use it. I could get a PlayStation 5 maybe someday. Who knows? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. I apologize for making me feel unloved. No.
Hey.
Hey, there's something I wanted to ask you. No, I told you to draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
Huh?
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So, what was it you wanted to ask?
Is that all right?
You plan to meet Mew on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Dots. Ah, so you know about that. Suichi, impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Alright, I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Mew. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After I gave up and went back to the salon and search for... after I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Ah, you doubted me? Absolutely. Yes. Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
Right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there.
Hey.
Unless you saw the saloon after yourself.
Anyway,
Nah, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi.
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet up with Mew or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it? Okay, so she was killed in the virtual world. But you logged out, so probably not you. Oh yeah, Monotaro is supposed to talk to you. I've been waiting for you, Suichi. I made sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program.
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are. He really is trying to be our friend, at least a little bit, at least.
So.
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mummy, like we suspected. Mummy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh.
I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
got a minute?
So what did she tamper with? A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
So.
It looks like Mummy deleted a lot of objects from the killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
Okay.
That's true, only the hammer was left. But why was it left, huh? The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Mew hid that fact from us, which means all Mummy added were the two maps. The rest was already part of the program.
By the way.
While we're talking about the objects, I want to ask you something. We used a signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only the signboard could have been used as a bridge. What's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain perimeters of the world, or the program. Perimeters? Everything in the program is categorized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human perimeter.
Really?
But for some reason, Mummy gave her avatar the non-human object perimeter.
That's...
What happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well,
But if it didn't affect anything, why would... Yeah, wait a minute. I'm thinking, sorry. It hurts and it takes a while, I know. We'll keep going. If it didn't have any effect, it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that? Perhaps that's something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
So.
Let me added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. Okay. So, the signboard looped. But how did we hear Kibo? Is it because he's an object too? But you would have said his avatar would have had the perimeter of non-human object, right? Unless it was by default and you already think he's just an object anyway, so you didn't mention it. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an x-axis and a y-axis. It seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis.
Huh?
She created an additional wall. There were walls in all four directions, and 2 down the y-axis.
Hey,
But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one you added? What was the world like originally? You said there wasn't anything past that wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like their extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through. It allows objects through.
See.
That's very interesting.
Hey.
So are all those things? So those are all the things she tampered with. There's one more thing. So one of you guys had a strange setting given to their avatar. A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so they would be unable to move if Mummy touched them.
then
So if Mew touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed.
Hey,
Who was it? Oh, it's Kokichi. That was me. I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Mew in that world. I see, I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
okay.
That helps a lot. Thanks. Okay. Now, I should probably tell you this too, though this is probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
well,
I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though. What kind of error could it be? That's important information. Avatar error. That's the end of the investigation. That was a fairly quick one, too.
okay, everyone. Time for the class trial. You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body.
I mean, that is the class trial.
Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking a little break right now. When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be way more energized later. Anyway, that's all.
I mean, I would love that sushi right there.
Hey!
You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know. But it's gonna start soon, huh? We no can stop it anymore.
You're right.
No, we can't.
So.
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend.
What?
You just decided we're friends?
Thank you.
Thank you. Got to feel relieved. Don't worry, Monotaro. Susuji will get revenge from Mew's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I think we can all get to know each other better. Oh, so you're gonna die in the class trial, huh? That's the kind of line that triggers the death flag. You're right.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. Oh, you're so dead, dog. I want to make up for all my past mistakes.
Wait.
That too.
I...
Meaning you all has really...
Sorry.
Sorry, it's nothing. I'll save it after the class trial is finished. The flag is raising. What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll check it out by myself.
So long. Farewell.
See you later, Monotaro.
What did you say?
It's waving in the wind.
This is stupid.
Quit screwing around. Let's hurry up and go. Let her have her
Do his
fun.
best.
Gone to do his best to be even a little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our heart, we headed for the Shrine of Judgment. I'm you. I am disappointed Mew dies. I actually did, like I said, she gave me a lot of nostalgic feelings for an old friend. I also was super worried at some points of some of the things that she was saying. Because I have a habit of just like reading as fast as I can. And sometimes, like, I've definitely repeated things from you that I definitely did not want to repeat. But, yeah, I was a little worried she was going to go even further at some point, which thankfully she didn't. At the same time, again, it's a weird feeling, right? It's a nostalgic feeling of an old friend, but also one that I probably wouldn't hang out with these days. I actually don't hang out with that person anymore due to some things that that person did, obviously, that made me sour. But at the same time, like, there are some good memories that sprung up. Anyways, let's talk about the investigation, shall we? Yeah. So it looked like Mew was trying to do something, right? With that whole paralyzed Kokichi, if you touch him thing. She gave herself a non-object perimeter, which seems to be what allows her to go through those black walls and loop to the other side. That's what I'm assuming is happening. I'm assuming that because the signpost can do that. Initially, I thought it was going to be something to do with the river. We didn't even investigate the river, so I'm guessing that's not the issue. But that signpost looping on the side of the mansion and stuck on those rocks is something that's extremely important. Now, who killed Mew? Well, if she was going to try to do something Kokichi, I would say it's probably Kokichi, right? Here's the thing, though. Kokichi is one of those characters that I feel like is never actually gonna do anything, right? He's all talk, he's a liar, he's a piece of shit, but he's not actually gonna do anything, right? Because he's having fun with the game. So I don't think he killed her. Kaido, I don't think Kaido killed her either. He is suspicious, but he's been suspicious a few times, yeah? Mostly because of the game being like, oh, I'll learn not to trust, I'll learn what trusting someone in this game really does. But, he has that sickness that we talked, like he showed, like coughing blood into his hand, saying that he can't die here. So I mean, that's a red flag in its own self, right? That's like, oh, are you going to kill someone to get out of here? But I don't think he will do it. He's gung-ho, but I don't think he would kill Mew for that. She was definitely, it seems like she was strangled, right? So that hammer, I don't know what that hammer... If we're assuming Mew is gonna kill Kokichi... Where the hell is she? She's right here. There she is. I guess that hammer would have come into play? Because she could paralyze him and smash in his head. But if it's not Kokichi and it's not Kaido, again, I could be just wrong, then it would have to be like Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Maki, and Tsumugi. We know it's not Tsumugi, she was with us. And we heard Kibo's surprised voice, and Tsumugi saw him. I'm assuming his avatar had a non-human perimeter because he's not human also. and Monotaro didn't tell us that because he just kind of thought we would know. So Himiko, Maki, and Gonta are the only ones left, right? And Maki. Did I say Maki? I don't think Kibo would have done it. So Himiko, Maki, Gonta, because he was surprised when it happened, yeah? But Kibo and Himiko and Maki were all together. Right? Wait, okay. But how did Mew end up back on the other side near the chapel? Well, she could pass through that wall. So if it wasn't Kokichi, there's literally only one person it could be. That... Unless it is Kaido or Kokichi, but... What you use? What do you like? Use the lattice to slide her down the roof into the black wall that made her pass through it? I guess he could have chucked her. It hit the side of the chapel wall. Holy shit! But why? It... Was the simple act... No, I mean, I'm not trying not to use the word simple as like a derogative term. Dude was raised by animals, yeah? Or at least that's what he claims. Was it just an act? And why would you do it? Like, why? How would you do it? He could have definitely jumped up, right? He's like super strong, dude. So he could have totally jumped up there from the outside if needed be. But why would you do it? Because you were on the outside of the building, yeah? Searching it. And you were in the salon. And you say you couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked. But why would you even do that? And why don't you like bananas? That's so weird. What's wrong with bananas, man? You're also only 200 pounds. I thought you were like in the 300s due to your height and your width and like your muscle. I don't know. He's literally the only one left for me ruling out other characters if that's the case. So it's either is him or it's Kokichi or Kaido. And the sliding down the rooftop into the black wall was able to get. But how would you know? How would you know? But no, if it was, she died in the virtual world. It could not have been Kaido because he was logged out for over an hour. Yes. So it's either Kokichi or Gonta. But how would you know that she had a non-human object thing and she should go through that wall? That's even if I'm right on that assumption that she can walk through that wall and it's not the river. I'm assuming it is, though. Hoi, okay. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna find out in the next 2 episodes. Yeah. That is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press like below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you have my video section? Check out some of the content, see if it's you're liking. Once again, thank you for watching. Hope you all have a great day.